So summer has arrived and I'm really excited about it because the garden is absolutely filling up now and everything is putting on an awful lot of growth. And in fact, I was able to pick my very first broad beans, some peas and some salad leaves this week. So I think what I'm going to be doing today is some tidying up. I shall probably do some weeding, and I've got all my containers which I need to fill with some bedding plants that I've bought. So I'm going to have my cup of coffee first and then I'm going to get cracking. So I wanted to show you my pea bed because I'm really pleased with the way it's all coming together. So it's got a bit of everything, lots of different colours and textures, but although the peas are still producing lots and lots of pods, I'm afraid the pigeons have actually discovered them now. So I think what I'm going to actually have to do is to put some netting up as a barricade to try and keep them out. Now the celeriac that I put in the other day, that's getting established. The lettuce is putting on so much growth that although I'm picking the leaves every day, I am on my own and I can't keep up with it. They're growing faster than I can harvest it, so it's actually becoming almost just a feature at the moment, but well, nothing to go to waste really. The runner beans are starting to climb up the trellis and the Kent blue have been absolutely smothered in flowers, and now they've got lots and lots of pods on them. So I am really thrilled about that, but I'll bring the camera in close so that you can see. And also beside me are all the potatoes. These are doing extremely well at the moment. I think they like it in this position, they get enough sunlight. So I've got second earlies this end, which are the Charlotte, and the first three this end are my first early Pentland Javelin. I do have some potatoes out on the driveway which I can show you later, but this little area here, I'm really pleased with it. Just look at my rose. It is absolutely stunning. I don't think I've ever seen it look as beautiful as it is now. It is absolutely covered in flowers, and the newest buds are sort of a peachy colour, and then as they mature they come creamy white, and the smell is absolutely divine. So I'll give you a close-up, but I know that the camera's not going to do it justice. Now you may remember me planting up my salad bar a few weeks ago, and look at it now, it is filled right out. I've been harvesting salad leaves almost every day for my packed lunches for work and for when I'm at home, and I have got plenty of spring onions coming and different mixed salad leaves. The chard is getting bigger. The spinach, I've been picking lots of spinach. It has had some leaf miner damage, which if I pick a leaf and bring it to the camera, you can see it. So I'll show you that. So directly behind the salad bar are my strawberries. So these are the Sweetheart. They've got plenty of fruit forming. And then these are the Cambridge favourites. And there is a few beginning to ripen. And I'll be honest, I did pick a couple the other day. And to continue in this area, I've also got a sweet pepper, some coriander, another Oloroso, some more salad leaves in this pot, and then I've got another tomato, some basil, and then I go across here. This is more basil and a Rebel Starfighter tomato. I've also got some shallots, but this whole area now has got a mixture of salad crops, deliberately by the back door for convenience, where once it's all mature I'll be able to just pop out the back door and grab whatever I need to make a really tasty salad. So I'm extremely happy about that. I think it's going to be a success. Well, look at this. It is not happy and I really don't know what to do about it. Last year it did exactly the same. It got powdery mildew, it had yellowing leaves, it kept dropping leaves. So I cut it to the base and let it rejuvenate, and it came back lovely for a while. And it was beautiful through most of May, but look at it now. I really don't know what to do about it. I'm starting to think it's just in the wrong place and I might have to dig it up. But if you've got any ideas, please put a comment below. Oh my goodness, it has not stopped raining. It started raining late yesterday afternoon and it hasn't stopped since. It's rained all day. It's still raining and there just hasn't been anything that I could do out in the garden because of it. And I had an idea of what I wanted to do in the greenhouse, which was to pot up the remainder of my chilies and my peppers, but I'd run out of compost, so I wasn't able to do that. So down the side of the greenhouse, down this edge outside, is where I tend to dump all my seed trays and flower pots once I've potted things up and emptied them. And they've been accumulating all spring, so I had a huge pile, so I thought, right, let's just gather them all up. And I spent most of the morning washing pots, so I think I washed about 80 pots this morning. But they're all spotlessly clean now and stacked up nice and tidy, so I'm glad that's done. And I've just come back from the garden centre, so I've now got some compost, so I am actually going to pot up the chilies and peppers that are behind me. So I've got all these over here, and I've got terracotta pots that most of them are going to go in. So I'll finish my coffee and see what I can get done despite the weather. Now, before I do anything, I just wanted to show you these. These over here are my sweet corn. Now this is the third sowings. I started them off, I think it was early mid-April, and nothing germinated. So I bought fresh seed and I sowed them again. Nothing germinated, but one germinated, the rest didn't. So I took a handful of seed, I took it indoors and I chitted them indoors, and they finally produced some shoots. So I've putted them on, but even so I've only got teeny tiny shoots. So this is really late for me, especially in my area where our last frosts are mid-April. I would have sown my sweet corn outside probably the beginning of May, and they would be double this size now. So I really don't know if I'm going to be harvesting any sweet corn at all this summer. But I mean, am I the only one? Have any of you had the same sort of issues? Just leave me a comment below and let me know how you've got on, and if you've had problems with germination the same way that I have, and how you've sort of gone about rectifying it. Whether you've resorted to doing resowings or starters from garden centres. I mean, that's something that I actually considered with the sweet corn, but it grieved me because I've always grown them from seed and I didn't want to buy any starters. But anyway, we'll persevere and we'll see. Now I need to get on with these peppers and chilies. So I can only apologise about the noise of the rain on the roof of the greenhouse, but I want to get this job done. So I have actually bought 2 plants from the garden centre. So this is a basket of fire. So that's going to go in one of these terracotta pots. I've also got a jalapeno, which I like to grow. Now I'm not doing Scotch bonnet this year because I've grown quite a lot over the last few years, and I've still got some in the freezer. It seems to keep forever, and I've dried a lot as well. So I decided that I wasn't going to grow it this year. So I've got my jalapeno, and I tend to pick them straight off the plant and cook them immediately, so they're nice to cook fresh with. And I've got, this is from my own seed, this is cayenne hot chili peppers, so I've got 2 of those. And then finally I've got one of the Frigatello sweet peppers, and it's actually got little fruits coming. So, oh, it's gone quiet, that's nice. So let me get started. Now it's finally stopped raining, thank goodness, but I've managed to pot all these up. So I've got a fricatello, pepper, cayenne, hot chili pepper, another cayenne, hot chili here. At the back's another fricatello, another cayenne. So I've got 3 cayenne, don't know why, but I have. And then a basket of fire and jalapeno. And then just show you these as well. This is a tray of spares. I've got nowhere for them, so I'm going to be taking those up to the local allotment plant exchange. This tray here, I need to pot stuff up or take it out into the garden, but I don't know where any of it's going to go at the moment. And the courgette, which is a little bit yellow, is in desperate need to go in the ground, but that's for my neighbour. They're on nights at the moment, so I haven't been able to see them. Oh, and when I chitted the sweet corn, I did the same for the Golden Gate beans, because they, again, hadn't germinated, and I've now got 4. So hopefully I'll have some Golden Gate climbing French beans by the end of the summer. Got 2 more celeriac to go out, and obviously the sweet corn. And then round here, it's a Tigerella tomato, Moneymaker, Rebel Starfighter, Gardener's Delight, and another Tigerella. And there's all my pots I've washed and cleaned up. And I'll turn around and you can see the greenhouse where I've had a good old tidy up this afternoon. If I can get out the door without falling over. Yes, the greenhouse is nice and tidy now. It's amazing how rainfall makes all the difference. This is all my brassicas that I planted up just over a week ago, and they are looking absolutely fabulous now. They've really perked up. They've put on extra leaf growth. The cauliflowers, and there's 2 Brussels sprouts in there as well, and they really have put on loads more growth since I put them in. So I think they're going to be happy there. Potatoes look wonderful. In fact, I love this bed. I just love all the different colours. And look at all these pea pods on the Kent blue. I'm going to have to pick some of those for my tea this evening. Then if I turn around, I cut this sage right back. I think it was about a month ago, and it's gone bonkers again. So I'm going to have to be really ruthless with it, I think. But it's going to overtake this bed if I'm not careful. But the sweet peas are starting to flower. And I say everything's looking lush. Now I've got an awful lot of broad beans, so I need to pick these. So again, I think I'm going to have some for my tea this evening, so I need to go and get a bowl and pick some. So I'm just picking these beans for my tea, and I will see you all in the next one. So have a good week, everybody, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Take care. I'm Annie, and this is my kitchen garden.